So here you sit, alone in a room with a screen, listening to a guy that you probably don't recognize or have never heard of before. I know that you're tempted to scroll down to the comments for more stimulation, and you've probably already seen that shiny recommended video that you're going to click on next. But before you do any of that, just give me a minute. Now, the worst part is you don't even know how you got here. All of this happened automatically, unconsciously, without any thought or consideration. You tapped on this video without even realizing it. You don't know why you're watching. All of this happened unconsciously. Now, it's okay. I'm not here to shame you or judge you or anything like that. The algorithm is very, very, very good at getting its way and keeping you hooked on these apps and the internet. So I'm making this video to recalibrate you, to focus and calm and relax your mind, and to basically untie the overstimulated knot of chaos that your brain is right now. So you're in a state of overstimulation where everything seems stressful and chaotic. I'm going to slow you down, bring you to the present, and then you can go back to doing whatever you were doing before. So I'm inviting you to just slow your mind right down and grant yourself permission to just be here. Look around your environment right now. What do you see? What's there? Just become aware of the present moment and notice things in your environment. I want you to just allow your entire body to relax. Let your legs and your arms and your hands and your feet and your body just sink into the sofa or couch or bed or chair that you're sat on, and just allow your whole body to just relax. Let your shoulders drop, let your face relax, and just become aware of the present moment. And now take a deep breath in and out. And now you're here with me now. Welcome to the present moment, my friend. You should visit here more often. Here there is no stress. There is no stimulation. There is no chaos. None of that. We're just here now, so just take a moment to be and relax. And so now you're here in the present with me, I want you to take a second to turn your attention towards the future. What I'm going to do in a second is ask you a question. And I want you to answer this question with the very, very first thing that comes to your mind. I don't want you to think about the question or think about your answer. I want you to just answer. Now you can answer by either talking to me through the screen, or you can answer in your head, whatever feels right to you. Ready? What is something that, if you had it right now, would make your life 10 times better? Some of you will pick something tangible, like a car or a house. Some of you will pick something intangible, like a relationship, a state of mind, or something like that. And some of you will pick an ability, like being able to take a trip to Thailand, or something else like moving out of your parents' house. So just picture that thing in your mind right now. And if you can't think of a physical picture, that's okay. Just hold the idea or the word in your head. So now that you have that thing in your head, I want to tell you something pretty cool about it. And that is that if you can imagine it, then you can have it. It's what scientists would call an effect. And an effect has a cause. And the entire universe ticks on this idea of cause and effect. And what this basically means is that you, as a human being, can use your mind and body to perform actions, causes, make things happen, basically. And so that thing that you want right now, you're basically just a series of causes and actions away from actually having it. And this puts you in full control. It puts you in the driver's seat of life. What you want, you can have if you know what to do and you do what you need to do to get it. Because there's a pretty strong chance that that thing that you want and are holding in your head, somebody else already has. Another human being has probably already achieved it. And what that means is it can be done. It's possible. And if something is possible, it means that there are a series of steps or causes that you can take and perform to actually make it manifest and make it happen. And so my job here with this video is to get you back on track towards getting this thing that you want, and to recalibrate you away from this distracted, derailed state that you've been led astray through from the algorithms. And so on this note, if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask one more question. And once again, I want you to answer with the first thing that comes to mind intuitively right now. Here's the question. What is one thing that you could do that would in theory take no more than 30 seconds, that would move you ever so closer towards that thing that you want, that you could do right now? I'm not concerned with you making leaps and bounds of immediate progress towards that thing, just ever so slight. So what's the thing? What's the action? What is the cause that could potentially create the effect you want? Can you think of it right now? For example, if you wanted to bulk and gain muscle, the thing you could do right now could be going to eat a handful of almonds. Or if you wanted to repair a relationship with a relative, you could reach out to apologize for something that you've done that you have been meaning to apologize for a long time. Or if you want to buy a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, maybe it's making just one cold call for your new business. Now, if nothing comes to mind immediately, that's okay. The thing that you could do is figure out what to do, and that'll be fine too. So that thing in your mind, just hold it there. That thing that you could in theory do right now that would take no more than 30 seconds. So now that you have this action in your head, I want you to go and do it right now. So this is where things get a little bit interesting. Do you notice the feeling that just washed over your body? Do you notice the thought pattern or the excuse that just immediately came to mind? Your mind and your body are now actively fighting your conscious will to not do the thing that I've just told you to do that you know you should do. This is kind of interesting though. Notice the uncomfortable feeling. It's pretty painful, right? You can feel it right now, it's there. I'm telling you to go and do this thing and you don't want to do it. Now, why is that? Well, it's called resistance, and it's basically a force of psychology that prevents you from getting what you want. It is essentially the enemy. Now, maybe you thought to yourself, oh, I'll do it after the video's finished, or I'll put it on a to-do list and do it tomorrow, or now's not the right time. Any form of procrastination or doubt or fear or anything that comes up to stand in the way of you doing what you know you need to do is called resistance. Now, I'm not judging you for this. I'm not shaming you for it. We all have it. I'm not going to attempt to scream at you or shout at you or motivate you into some sort of action. All I'm going to do is tell you this. That thing that you want that would make your life 10 times better is simply on the other side of you being able to overcome this feeling every day for the foreseeable future. So listen, the quality of your life and your future and the future of your family depends and hinges entirely upon how consistently you can overcome this feeling every single day. Do you roll over, let it defeat you? Do you go back to the old, overstimulated, chaotic state you were in before this video? Or do you carry this high level of consciousness into your work? Do you do the thing, take the action, and do what you know you need to do to move just a millimeter closer towards your goal? So if you're one of those people that wants to take action and make progress, you can just subscribe, and I'll see you again with a similar video on the YouTube homepage. But for now, today, with reference to your goal, what are you going to do?